Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to apply text formatting to Excel file using Openpyxl. To begin with, first we need to import our Openpyxl module and then create a workbook and worksheet object. So I'll say openpyxl.load workbook, and here I have to pass my Excel file and create a worksheet object as well that I can say WB, and I want to grab sheet 1. Now you may wonder where this is coming from. So I have balance.xl Excel sheet already created, and in that I have two sheets, sheet 1 and score. So I have imported my Excel book here and created a worksheet object for that particular sheet 1. If you want to learn about how to import this workbook and worksheet object, please go back to first video in this series. To work with Excel styling, Openpyxl provides us two styling modules, so we need to import that first. I can say from openpyxl.styles import font and color. We can use this to create a specific styling of the text and apply it to an Excel sheet. So first thing we will do is create a font style. So to do that, we can use this font class provided by Openpyxl, and you can see in here it takes number of argument, and we will use some of the most important argument from this, such as name. Color is commonly used, size represent font size. We can use this italic, bold, underline, and I think sometimes we use shadow and condense. So we will use some of this style, define that and apply that to our Excel sheet. Now let's go back to our Excel sheet for a moment. In here I want to apply style to this particular cell A4. What I wanted to do is change this font size and change font family. So in Openpyxl we can do that using a name property and size property. Also change color of that font. So currently it's black. I will make it something lighter. We can use that using a color. In a name property, we can here enter any font name that is defined in this drop box. So let's pick this chalk box. So I'll just say chalk box, chalkboard actually. Let's make sure I didn't misspell it. Yep, chalkboard. And also I want to increase this font size to 14, so I'll specify that here 14. And this color we have to pass the hex code. So you can just Google it and find the hex code for any color actually. Here I am using this website rapidtable.com. This will provide us hex code and RBG code for a particular color. Here you can basically toggle, go up and down and select the shade, and here also you can scroll this circle and select any color, and that will give this hex code for that particular color. So I will select that hex code and add that in my code. Now this is font style we defined. Let's save it in a variable. I'll say it font style is equal to this. Here we just define a style. We have to apply this to particular cell to see the change. So in our Excel sheet, first we have to grab this A4 cell. We know how we can do that. We can simply say WS, and here just specify the cell location, and let's save that in variable called A4. Now we have font style and our cell location. So I can simply say here A4.style is equal to font style, and since we are making a change in an Excel sheet, we always have to send w.save. Now let's run our Python code. I'll say Python and file name is fontformat.py If I run it, oops, we get an error. Oh, I get the error. Actually, this needs to be a4.font, not style. Now let's rerun our Python file again. So let's go back to our Excel sheet and see if that change is applied. And looks like it does. So if I select A4 cell, you can see here we have style of chalkboard and font size is applied to 14. We can make more changes here. We can also add italic. So I can say italic is equal to true. And now if I rerun my code, and let's close this one and reopen our balance sheet, you can see it's italic. So if I click on this one, you will see this italic symbol is now selected. We can also make it bold. So right now it's just italic. So let's make it bold as well. So let's close this Excel sheet and pass another parameter. It's getting a little bit cramped here, so I'll write that in a new line. I'll say italic and bold equal to true as well. Let's rerun our code. Did not get any error again, so let's go back, open our Excel sheet and select that A4 cell, and you can see now it's a font style is chalkboard, it's 14 point, bold and italic, and that's what we have defined. Now again, this is for one particular cell, but we can apply styling to entire Excel sheet, entire column or rows. Let's apply particular style to this double balance row, all of this element. First we need to define a style. I will comment this out first, and let's first define our style. So I'll say font, what font we want to use. So let's go back in here and use something. Yep, let's use this Rim Goofy. So let me select that. I'll make this regular font again. So now I select this, it says Arial. I'll pass the name, size, let's make it tell. For color, we can go back to our hex code website and select any color. So let me open Chrome, and in here let's make it reddish. Yep, let's make it red. Select this hex code and I can directly pass that in here. So I can say underline equal to true. Let me come back to this next line. Let's do a strike through equal to true. Now what I can do is create a for loop and apply that style to entire column. We have seen how can we select entire column using a loop. In here we want to select value from this third column, start from second row until the 9th row. So we can use that for range function, and we want the variable from second column to 9 column, but if you want to use 9 we have to add here 10. All right, that's good. And in here we can use our .cell method. Okay, w.s cell, I can specify the row number here, so let's say row 1, and column number here. Column we want to make change in a 1, 2 and 3. Third column in here, and I want to apply it a style is equal to, so we have defined the style but we haven't applied the variable. So let's quickly give variable here. I'll say style equal to, and again this is supposed to be a font, so I can see here column call style and apply it here. Now we don't want to just apply this to first row, we want to apply it to all of the row. So instead of using 1, I will change this to I. So when loop goes through, every time this value will change, and vice versa, it will apply style to all of the columns. So it will apply to first, second, third, fourth and up to 9th. All right, one last step before we do this, we have to save our Excel sheet, otherwise we will not able to see the change. So I'll go in here and add w.save. Let's run our Python file now, and we get an error. It's in line 13. Oh, I get it. So in underline we have to specify the actual underlying type. So in here we can only specify this many types. Let me copy and paste that here so you can see it better. We can only specify either double, single, double accounting or single accounting. Let's use single, and I will comment this out and I will add this in description so you don't run into same issue. Let's clear the console and rerun our Python file. Oops, I forget to save my Python file again. So let's save it and rerun it. This time we did not get any error. So let's go back to our Excel sheet and see if that change is applied. I'll open it and there you go. It's really ugly to see. So let me make it a little bit bigger. And you can see the text style is rim roofy. That's what was specified. The size is 12. The color, that is one we took from that website, is really reddish. Underline, it has single underline and it has strike through. So we can see here all of those changes are applied. So this is rim roofy, 12, single underline, there is strike through, and there is an underline. So that's how you can apply font style using Openpyxl. That's all for this video. I'll see you in next one. Thank you.